A Cuppa Joe Nintendo is powered by patreon.com you me Capri. We wanted to shine a spotlight on our gold members. Nasty Boots and Tammy, James Johnson, Joel Brooks, Jonathan Brown, Ryan Turford, and Egg Shen. Thank you for all of your support, everyone.
So, dude, I gotta say, have you ever bought a game and like instant regret because you're like, when the hell am I going to play this thing?
Like pretty much every time.
Oh my god, dude! I bought Tokyo Mirage Sessions on Friday, and I'm like,
you're gonna play that?
Yeah, I'm like, when the hell am I gonna play this game? I started that last night because I was like, I want to play it. I'm like,
Yeah.
when am I gonna play it? I don't have time. And it's such because I realize now, like, as I sat down to play it and I started playing, I was like, dude, I was so far on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, let's start
Starting
all over.
from scratch. Do you remember it though? Like, was it
a little bit?
Yeah, it would be like a
much.
brand new game for me. Like it was so long ago.
It's so long ago that I don't really remember everything.
Yeah.
My God, it's gonna be a train wreck trying to get
That game. That game's sitting at like an 80 on Metacritic. Like it hit pretty well, man.
Dude,
which
it's
is
a
nice.
good. Let's be honest. It's a good game. It's
Very
a
good
really
game.
Good game. It's just a matter of, I just don't have the time for it. The thing for me is this. For people that are like, oh, I want Persona, this is as close to a Persona game as you're going to get without Persona actually coming to the Switch.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm okay with that. But I love how they incorporate a Fire Emblem into it and stuff. Like, I'm like, this is amazing. I like how they did this, you know? So.
Well, and you love all the pop music and everything too. You love the singing.
I'll
Part.
be
That's
honest with you,
They're
dude,
living the life you want to live.
Listen, I'll be honest with you, J-pop is pretty on point.
I know.
It is actually.
Like you joke about it, it's pretty good.
Dude, it's actually really good. Like
I was just looking up how long it's going to take you to beat it, Bobby, and if you want to complete it, it's 110 hours, that game.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's
Story's
one
49 hours.
That's one that I just gave $50 away. So I actually
the system, dude.
I paid like $7 for it. So I can't really be too upset.
What do you mean you paid $7?
Between
You have
gold, I had gold coins and stuff, and
yeah,
and you know, all that good stuff. So I didn't pay that much for it.
What'd you stop playing to play that though? Like, what's your current? I don't know if I want to call it a log, but what's like what's your log?
I mean, what I've been playing. What I've been playing really right now is I've been playing Bomb Chicken, and that's
really?
what I play. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that game just for some reason, just for mindless fun.
Yeah.
And I can't say mindless because the puzzles are pretty on point with this game. It's made by Nitrami, whatever. I don't know. You know
Mitt Romney.
Good for him. Mitt Romney made a game.
He's been busy.
No. But anyway, it's Nit.
I'm still coffee.
I don't know.
Man. Oh my god!
I haven't even had coffee yet. I'm sitting here with this cup. I haven't taken a sip yet.
I was trying to be discreet about it, and I just poured it everywhere.
That's good. That's good.
I'm serious. It's everywhere. It's a big problem.
That's good, God. But these guys made or they're working on Shovel Knight Dig. These are the guys that are working.
Oh, okay.
So that's what actually made me dip back in and start playing again.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who exactly are these guys? What exactly do they do? You know, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, they make Bomb Chicken. And I was like, I got that game. I bought that game at launch. And then I was like, let me go back and try it. It's really good, dude. And it's really addicting where it's one of those like, oh, I just missed it. Let me give it one more run. And let me try it again. And then the next thing you know, you're 10 hours in.
I know, right?
It's really good.
It's always the ones where you're like, I don't really have time to play anything or dive into anything big, so I'll just play this for like 20 minutes. And next thing you know, 2 hours later. Yeah. That's Tetris 99 for me, man. I was just playing that on Tuesday, and I was just gonna I started I'm just gonna start my streams with Tetris 99, just like while the live coming soon screen is up, and I'll just kind of do that. But lately, man, I'm just like, I'm in it. And I had a super embarrassing night on Thursday. Because I just couldn't get, I was just losing like crazy. And I needed some redemption. A friend of mine, Jason, and I are just kind of going back and forth. And he's sending me screenshots of winning. And I got a couple second places last night. But that game is...
Oh, second place.
I got second place a couple times yesterday.
I got second place once. And, dude, it is so hard.
I was feeling good yesterday. I wanted redemption, man. It was okay. But I was 30th, maybe 50th place on stream.
Dude, that game can make you feel amazing and just literally make you feel like a child in 2 seconds. Like in a second, you're like, oh, here's I'm an 80th, I'm a 90th. Like I've had times where it's just like everybody bombards me at once, and I'm like, that game. But I'll be honest with you, that game is really unfair. Like,
how so? Well, I mean, you just don't know what's coming.
Well, it's not even that. It's like you're sitting there in 1 minute. You could go from the very bottom to the top in a second. Because all you need is 3 or 4 people to gang up on you, and it's lights out. And it's like, oh, it's so frustrating at times.
It's okay, Bob. It's kind of like Mario Kart 8 in that way. You're like, you're first place, next thing you're last place because of 3 shells and a blue shell and whatever, and that's it.
I guess so.
Did I tell you that somebody reached out to me with a code? Somebody reached out with a game called Starblocks Inc.
Really?
Have you heard of this game?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's kind of like Tetris. It's got kind of like a Tetris element plus like a little bit of a brawlhalla, kind of just fighting. It's really weird because you're trying to have your puzzles along the side, but you're fighting for the pieces as they drop into the play space with like either your CPU character or you can play like multiplayer and stuff.
Really?
So I'm trying to grab onto these, like they look like tetraminos. Or do you say tetraminos? Do you know what the pieces are called? Did you know that?
I was going Tetris.
The Tetris blocks? Yeah.
The
Tetris.
I don't know.
Anyway, so these pieces are flying in. You got to grab them and kind of like connect them together with colors and whatever. And it's really fun, man. I was playing by myself, which is probably not the best way to play. Like it's a multiplayer game, really. Like you can play couch co-op up to 4 players. But I also think that it's probably maybe a little bit for kids as well. It's very educational.
Okay.
It's made by, who the heck was this thing made by? Ingenium, which is Canada's Museums of Science and Innovation, and Seed Interactive made this game, which is fun, but it does seem to be a little bit more on like the educational side because the unlocks are like pictures from NASA and like things from outer space and stuff like that. There's like comets.
Stop playing that game.
Buddy.
Just stop.
Listen, I love space and I love Tetris, so it was pretty fun. But I want to play with like Chelsea a little bit and see if that hooks in.
Play with Lake, kill each other.
That's the thing I'm kind of looking forward to. Like he's coming up on that kind of stuff. He loves space. He's got these little blocks. He knows. Bobby, do you know what the hottest planet in the solar system is?
No, I'm sure
you don't know what it is.
No. Oh, the hottest planet in the solar system. Oh, probably the first one, right?
Nope, it's Venus. Venus is hottest.
Wow.
That's why you have to.
We're not going down this rabbit hole.
Why you have to stop using your paper towels, Bobby.
Exactly. I'm trying to make Earth the hottest. That's why.
Exactly.
Dude, Luigi's Mansion 3. So, but not just Luigi's Mansion 3, the multiplayer.
I've heard that, man.
The Scarescraper is number one. It's tough. It's hard, but it is. I would I would say, it is Overcooked level fun.
Yep.
Like the other night I was playing with Tony Baker and Joey Splatz and some guy random from the stream. Someone randomly just jumped in, saw I was playing it. Guiji Gamer was his name. And thank God he was playing because we didn't know what the hell we were doing.
He clearly knew what he was talking about.
Yeah. And also we had bad latency playing as well. But
dude, nice.
He was this guy was teaching us what to do and showing us what to do. And it's like, but you got to like catch so many ghosts within a certain amount of minute. And then you clear that floor, and then you go on to the next floor. And then the next floor could be like more ghost, or it could be a situation where you got to collect so much money. And it is so addictive. We could only get like, the best we got to level 3. Got the floor 3. So it's a good game.
That game's still in the wrapper, man. We picked it up for the family. It's still in the wrapper.
You gotta play it, man.
The thing is, like, okay, so Bobby, like, we picked it up for the family. When the hell are these kids gonna play this game?
Yeah, but
they're not gonna play this game.
You act like these kids are playing games it is.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You and Chelsea should co-op that game.
That's what we should do.
Because there is a co-op mode in that, and it is good. Where one person controls Luigi and the other one controls Luigi, and it's really, really good, dude. It's seriously.
I can't wait to jump into it. It's got to be sooner rather than later, but I got to do it, man.
You two need to play that because you two play stuff pretty good together when it comes to co-op. So,
especially if things like overcooked and stuff. Like Chelsea takes the plan, and she we just kill it, man. Nobody can stand it. Nobody can stand it.
But you can actually just play the game itself, the story mode, in co-op.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, so that's really
good.
I did that with Miguel during the Extra Life stream. That was actually fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
Dang, man. Bobby, I need to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
I need to ask you a question. I hopped on the scale this morning. I'm on the Weight Watchers. I hopped on the scale, First time I stepped on, I set a number. I stepped off, and I'm like, okay, I like to double check. So I jumped back on the scale, and then it was 4 pounds less. Okay. Then I stepped off. I'm like, there's no way that's right. Let me try again. And then it stayed at that 4 pounds less number. I don't believe this, Bobby.
So it's 4 pounds less.
I don't think it's right, though. I'm having a little trouble. I'm having a little bit of trouble. But it made me think about, should I buy Ring Fit Adventures?
Dude, I just got it yesterday.
Did you?
Just got it yesterday. Just bought it. So, yeah, man.
We should do it together. We should have some sort of we should do a thing.
Let's do it, man. I'm down. I'm so down.
Ring Fit Bobby and Sean Adventures.
Yeah, man. I'm so down. I literally, what happened was yesterday I went to GameStop and I traded in all these games I haven't touched in forever. I traded in a bunch of Power A games or Power A controllers.
Oh, did you?
I had all them controllers. I'm like, they're still in the box. I haven't opened them. They're the wired ones. I'm like, I don't use these things. I'm like,
what'd you get for them?
They only gave me $6 a piece for them.
Yeah, what were they? $25?
No, yeah, about that.
Yeah.
I can care less, though. I don't use them. They're sitting there. They're doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me get them out of the house. It clears up shelf space. It gets me a little bit of cash, whatever. So I turn around. I got $200 worth of stuff back.
It's a lot of controllers you had, Bobby.
Yeah, no. Well, I also gave some games, too. I got rid of, Let's Go Pikachu, and I got rid of Skyrim, and...
You got rid of Marvel Ultimate Adventures. I'll be so upset with you.
No, I didn't get rid of that yet. I want to play that. I want to put more time into that. I didn't get rid of anything new. I got rid of old stuff,
gotcha.
2017 Switch games I got rid of.
Oh, gotcha.
And I normally don't trade games in. I normally keep them because I always have that instant regret. But I was like, you know what? If I really want to play stuff, I'll just buy it digitally, and that'll force me from not buying. But anyway.
Ring Fit.
Yeah, so I got Ring Fit. I bought Ring Fit, and I was like, yeah, man, definitely. I want to get into this. So I was like, because I've always, every time I looked at it, that price tag, I just back away. And I don't know why. I think it's because I'm like, man, do I really want to spend $79 on something that I don't know if I'm going to put time and play? Mm-hmm. And I was like, so every time I get close to pulling the trigger, I back away. But now I was like, this is kind of found money. It's kind of free. Let me just do this. So I bought that. I reserved my second copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons.
What'd you do that for?
Because I want each store's got looks like different pre-order bonuses, so I'm buying multiple copies.
Are you just gonna take them back? You can just take them back and still keep that pre-order.
No, stuff. I'm gonna probably do giveaways. I'll probably give them away to people.
Insane. Yeah, man. You're talking literally over hundreds of dollars in Animal Crossing.
Probably because I also bought some stuff from Amazon Japan, some Animal Crossing accessories that are coming in that are Japanese exclusive so far.
So plus Tony Baker's going over there. He probably got
Well, I told Tony Baker, I said, if you see anything Animal Crossing, just
anything.
Anything. I don't care what it is.
Do you have any idea how much Animal Crossing stuff there's going to be over there?
I know.
He's going to land in the airport and they're going to have this swath of stuff, dude.
I'm very giddy about it. Very excited.
Are you thinking about streaming Ring Fit? I'm thinking about streaming it.
No.
Oh, come on. You could have a back camera. You could get all your squats in. You could have that.
Oh, man. You know what, dude? I don't know if I'm ready for that type of embarrassment because I watch people stream it. I'm just like, why are you doing this? Although if I can, if I get if we get some more reviews on the podcast, or if
nice.
If people tell me they want to see me do it, I'll do it.
I think it's just the only time I'm gonna have to do it, and what better motivation? I don't want to exercise when I'm at home. That's the thing. When I get home, I'm exhausted, I'm beat. So I don't know, but it was the same thing with Wii Fit, man. It was same price tag, same everything. But I think it's gonna work.
The Wii Fit was a no-brainer for me. I think because it came with the balance board, and I was like, and they were also talking about making other games for the balance board, even though the only one they ever did was Punch Out. But whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
it could have been a thing.
They could have done a lot of stuff with it. I don't know if did you hear about? There's a rumor that I heard the other day, and I'm a little about it. I'm hopefully excited about it, but we'll see. But they're talking about a 2D Mario or a 2D Metroid game plus a traditional Paper Mario game coming in 2020. And did you hear about this or no?
I did, because I saw Joey Ferris just losing his mind about it. That's kind of what led me down the rabbit hole. Yeah. But then I saw the Metroid part first, and then I saw the Paper Mario thing, and I'm like, I think that almost makes it too good to be true, Bobby. The 2D Metroid on its own was I could totally see it coming. I actually kind of anticipated a little bit that Metroid fans were going to get a little something this year.
Yeah.
And but the traditional Paper Mario is almost too good because that's what everybody's been asking for this entire time, especially you.
Well, yeah, because I played the last one. But you know what, though? Here's the thing. Let's be honest. Something that Nintendo's been doing this generation is going back and fixing mistakes on the Wii U. Mm-hmm. And it was like, if things didn't work on the Wii U, they're fixing it. Like,
that's
things
true.
that we called for and asked for.
Like Metroid and Paper Mario.
Like Metroid and like Paper Mario. But they were like, when they were like, hey, we're tired of the hand-holdy Zeldas. They're like, okay, here you go. Boom. Yeah. Here's Breath of the Wild. Hey, we want something different with, we don't like 3D World. Okay, here's Odyssey. You know what I mean? So it's like, we don't like sitting in a truck with Bowser chasing us for Mario Party.
Mario Party.
And they're like, oh, here you go. Here's a new, which there's also a rumor of that coming. Mario Party 2. Super Mario Party 2. So they're talking about a sequel to that coming to Switch as well. There's a lot of rumored stuff coming that has me a little bit excited.
Yeah.
Because I would love a 2D Metroid. That's my jam. That's my favorite stuff. And they're also talking it's kind of in the world of the Fusion game.
Ooh, that would be such a good idea.
That game was really good, dude. That game was really, really good. I also like Metroid, what is it, Metroid Zero. That was really good as well. That was on the 3DS, or 2DS. No, the Game Boy Advance. I don't want to say 2DS. The Game Boy Advance. And those games were really, really good. Like, they basically went back and was like, this is how Metroid games should have been made. And it was like, dude, they're so good. So I would be all for that. I would be all for that if I had a chance.
That's kind of what I've been waiting for, is like with all these Metroidvania games popping up left, right, and center, for Nintendo to come back and go like, we made Metroid. Yeah. Like, we'll just kind of show you how it's done.
Yeah, well, let's teach you what's up with this. This is how you do it. You know what I mean?
Kind of like when Eminem dropped his album this week. He's just like, he's making fun of all the people who came after him. Love it.
It's funny, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. That guy.
I know.
I didn't even know he put an album out. And yesterday, Carrie's like, hey, did you hear this Tongue Godzilla? And I'm like, no. She's like, you like Eminem, right? I'm like, yeah. He's got a brand new album out. I was like, oh, okay. It's like 18 tracks. Like, this guy don't play no games, man.
No, dude. I know. I don't know why I got on that, Bobby.
I know, whatever.
Do I need to buy freaking Smash, Bobby? Is now the time?
No.
No,
don't get it.
Every time they do one of these freaking announcements, like I'm thinking I probably should pick it up. Everybody jumps on, they're playing it. It's the same as when it launched, but it goes away.
It goes away, definitely. But the hardcore keep playing.
I gotta say though, Bobby, Cuphead in Smash.
That's the best Mii Fighter costume.
Isn't that amazing?
Done. It looks really good. Like they put out Mii Fighter costumes.
That's a character.
Yeah, that's the actual character. That's not a Mii Fighter costume. That's like, that's how you should do all your Mii Fighter costumes. Like,
right?
Make them look legit. Although Gino's pretty close to that as well. When they did Gino from Super Mario RPG. You know, that's
the level that Cuphead's at, man.
Yeah.
Like, good for them. That is absolutely incredible.
They did that. That was pretty awesome. Although people were pretty upset about the
Fire Emblem.
But here's the thing, man. I get it. I get why people are a little frustrated with it because everybody thought like the 5 characters were going to be like third-party characters, like characters we didn't know about, and I think Nintendo kind of like teased us up until that point because they had been doing that all across the board. But now it's finally at the point where it's like, okay, we have another fighter pack coming, 6 more characters. I don't know why people would be upset. Like, it's like, hey man, here's 6 more. I'm buying it. I bought the Fighter Pass, even though I don't play Smash that much. But if I ever want to jump in, I want the characters.
See, that's why I want it. That's why I think I should have it. It's just that, just in the off chance people are jumping in to play it, then I can go ahead and do that.
It's a good game. The problem with it is online is kind of janky as hell.
Still, right?
It's bad.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because it's the model that they took for it. Like, rather than server-based, it's peer-to-peer. Right. So there's lag. If you play somebody closer to you, it's no problem.
That's brutal. You shouldn't even have to think about it. That's like PC gaming in 1997, dude.
But it's also how every fighting game does it. So it wasn't like Nintendo was like, it's just like they followed the model and they were like, well, this is what everybody does. So rather than going like, hey, we're going to do something differently, they were just like, we're just going to do what everybody else does. And like apparently that's how Street Fighter is. It's how all of them are when you do online. So
see, I wish I knew more about that. I don't even know. It's
craziness. I think the one game that has me now excited was the one game that upset me originally. This Genshin Impact. So this is a game that's like almost like a Breath of the Wild clone.
Oh, right,
and they announced it originally coming to PlayStation. And I was just like, I was one of those people that were just like, Nintendo needs to sue these guys. Because, dude, it felt like they were stealing so much. Like, I watched a side-by-side comparison one time that somebody did. There is so much stuff that they just flat out ripped off. But what I didn't realize was, when Nintendo saw this game, originally, they actually were trying to court them to bring it to Switch. And they didn't. They went with PlayStation first. And now, I guess Nintendo did what they needed to do, and the game is coming. So
they're taking 30%.
Well, yeah, that's the big thing. But the thing of it is for me, I think about it and I go like, hey man, I'm okay to play this game. I'm okay to do this. And I hope it's really, really good. Like, I pray it's really amazing. Because if that's the case, then I'm okay with Breath of the Wild 2 not coming until 2021. Because this would kind of, like, scratch that itch, so to speak.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's not Zelda. I know it's not Link and all that stuff. But
that's kind of where I'm at.
But, like, dude, if it's a good game, who cares? Like, if it's kind of set in that atmosphere.
You need to focus on Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Bobby. You need to play the game that you bought. You don't need to worry about any other game filling in any spot or scratching no itch or anything.
I'm thinking to myself, though, if I don't beat Tokyo Mirage Sessions by March 20th, 2020, it's not happening. Because that's Animal Crossing, and then my life disappears.
I know. Everybody's got like countdowns and everything, timers and everything, all over the place. Between Lizabelle and you and Joe after work, everybody's got everything going on, man.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. I've been dreaming of this game. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is like everybody will stream this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be all over the place. But that's neither here.
They'll stream it for a day.
Well, that's the thing. They're probably going to stream it for about a week, and then they'll be like, okay, we're on to the next thing. And
yeah, you'll be fine. Nobody has the dedication like you and Lizabelle and a few others. Like, you guys are on another level.
Like, the thing of it is like, don't be coming to me wanting to play like anything else. Because at least for a week solid, that's all we're playing. And then probably, I'll be honest with you, at least for a month, that's all I'm going to play. Because I just can't get enough of that game. Just a little bit I saw already, I can't get enough. So,
yeah. What do you think there's going to be another direct? I was talking to Dallas on Twitter. Dallas, he was like, when do you think the next direct is going to be? Do you have any predictions?
Man, I don't know now. Let's be fair. We've gotten 2 directs
for Animal Crossing. Yeah.
No, not for Animal Crossing.
Oh, just Pokemon and
Pokemon
Smash now.
And Smash now. So we've gotten 2 January directs. So technically, we've gotten directs. We haven't gotten the direct. We haven't gotten the Nintendo direct, and that's what people are pointing at and wanting. Now, this week is the predicted week. This is the week that it's supposed to hit.
The January 23rd.
A lot of people are pointing. A lot of people that I'm watching are pointing to this week. In my heart, I really feel like this slips to February now.
I agree.
I really think that they're going to
because we didn't get one last year, did we? That last year was the year that we thought we were going to get one. And
last year was the year that Justin Masson sat there and told us he guaranteed we were getting one in January, and it didn't happen.
So they saw that. Man, this is. Do you think I don't know if Nintendo's ever been better at their troll game than they are right now? They're listening to everything. They know what we're all saying. They know what we want, and they got Sakurai giving us the middle finger in the middle of his presentation.
Pretty much.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
He's teaching you you can do binary counting with your hand.
Yeah.
And he's literally he's just just boom, flips the bird to everybody. I just dude, the self-awareness of this guy is absolutely incredible. He's gonna outlive us all, and he's giving us the middle finger on the internet.
Like he's 5 years old.
Dude, I'm serious.
He looks like he's aging backwards.
I know. He's like this. Everybody's telling me to retire, but working on Smash is giving me life.
Dude, I'll tell you what, this is what...
Great skin, great hair, great smile.
But the thing of it is people are oh, they were mad at him for this whole thing, this final character. And I just was like, man, you can't blame him. This is a Nintendo call. This isn't a Sakurai call. like he started the whole direct off with like, hey, if you're not happy, like just please be, kind of chill about it. Like he knew people were going to be upset. I think he knew all along, like Nintendo, this is a mistake. But
it's just no matter what. I think part of it is like no matter, he could have said anybody, and he's going to be upsetting a good portion of others. But they've got another fighter pack coming too, don't they?
Yeah, Fighter Pack 2, 6 characters are going to be launched in 2021.
Do you think people are like amped up about that? Like, this is why I'm thinking like, is their troll game better than ever? They gave us a couple characters, maybe like they started with Joker, but then they had Banjo came in this as well, and then a bunch of other people that nobody cares about.
I think they did a hell of a job. They did a Dragon Quest hero. I think they did a good job with Fighter Pack 1. I think they did a good enough job to warrant people to re-up and buy. Yeah. Even if it is blind and you don't know what it is.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, have they discarded any trust or anything, or are people just like they're going to be buying it anyways?
I'm buying it anyways because I feel like they've earned my trust. I think that they've done some fantastic characters in this pack. Like, come on, dude, Banjo-Kazooie? Like, who saw that coming? Now, I'm not a fan.
Everybody's asking for it, but did we expect it? Is maybe a different question.
And I think there's a lot of characters that people are asking for that we could totally see make their way. You know what I mean? Like, what I love about what Nintendo does with these characters, like I love what they did with Terry Bogard. Like, I'm not a King of the Fighters or Fatal Fury. Like, I'm not that type of guy. I didn't play fighting games that wasn't my go-to game. But the love and care they put with this character was just unbelievable. And it was just like, they showed so much care with him and all the history and the nostalgia for him that I was like, this is what Smash is about. That character alone is what Smash is about. So for me, the one character I want in Smash is Ryu Haibus from Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
If you give me that character, I will be so excited and so happy because that's a character that I loved on the NES. And I know they'll do the same thing. They'll put the love and care into that character that they did with all the rest, with Simon Belmont and all that stuff. And it's like, dude, we have the greatest nostalgia in this game. And for me, I hope the fighter packs just keep going because
they really could.
The number one is you're not going to get a new Smash for a very long time. Like, this is it. And do you really want a new Smash? I don't think
not really.
I think you want this game.
This is it.
And just what it is, because the next Smash, Sakurai's not going to have his hands on it, in my opinion. I think he is done. Like, he is done from the ground up going. This is something that has him excited, and he does such a phenomenal job with balancing characters and doing everything that has to be done. Like, it's a home run for me, man.
That's awesome, no doubt.
It, man.
Can you imagine if they jumped into like Mortal Kombat or anything? Like, I think about like the history and like some nostalgia and stuff like that. Like, imagine if like Scorpion shows up or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a character I could see easily coming in. Like,
there's a lot of history there with Nintendo and everything, right? Like the original Mortal Kombat, right? Super Nintendo is like there's a lot of storytelling to be told.
But the thing of it is like you could totally see where Sakurai will go like, hey, before the match, you have to put this code in to get blood. Like,
oh my
I
gosh.
can see him do it. Otherwise, you see like sweat coming off. Like, I can see him doing that just because that's what he like. Even with like, and here's the other thing: have we ever had a game where Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat are in the same game? Like, I think they did
exactly.
Street Fighter vs. Capcom or Street Fighter vs. Mortal. They might have back in the day. Correct me.
I don't know about that. Yeah,
I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Probably am wrong. But that would be so cool to have like Scorpion and Ken fighting each other. Like,
wouldn't that be unreal?
Oh my god! And not only that, like the creator of Street Fighter is telling Sakurai, like, I know your favorite character is Blanka. Like, you can come take him.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible.
And like, that's the thing. Like, they could literally grab 5 more fighters from Street Fighter.
That's the thing. It seems like they actually work harder on themselves because they take all these characters who aren't from fighting games.
Yeah.
Right. Like, that's got to be harder than just like taking somebody who really is. When do you think we're going to see the first fighter in the DLC pack 2?
Probably not for a while. Probably we'll get something probably like I would say between April and June.
Oh, you think so?
We'll probably get one then, or at least an announcement, and then definitely
That's what I mean.
At E3 we're probably going to get a couple announcements at E3.
That's what Gags was saying on Twitter. He's like, he's thinking probably E3.
Yeah, because E3 is going to be the thing. Like E3 is they're going to unveil. They're going to have to. You have 6 fighters that you're saying is going to be out in 2021. You got to get moving, man. Like you got to step it up. I
was thinking the exact opposite. It's coming in 2021. You don't have to do anything for a while. You probably can just take it easy for a little bit.
It's going to be nuts. You know?
Do you think they already know who's in it, or do you think they announce the pack and then go?
I think they have communications happen.
Yeah.
What I think happened was they took that ballot that was done during the Wii U era, where people voted on what characters they wanted, and I think they took that and were like, "These are the people that people want. Let's go try to get them. Let's do what we have to do to get these characters in our stable." And where we're able to use them. And I think that's basically where they're building this off of. So I think they probably look at it and go like, hey, we got this locked in. Here's some more. I'm going to give a call out to Mark Carabin. Because I think the best character that could be done, that I don't think that Nintendo is even on the radar, Mark Carabin, back in the day, he kept voting for Wolf Link and Midna.
Oh.
Kind of like a Duck Hunt dog type thing.
Yes.
Dude, that would be amazing.
That's so clever.
That would be really good. He called that back then, and I was like, dude, you nailed it. Like, that. Everybody's talking about Shovel Knight and all these other ones. This is the one, man. This is the one. I would love to see it.
Well, it's funny you say the one, because I was thinking Juan from Guacamelee could be kind of like a character. But they're not a character, a costume. Could be a costume, kind of like Cuphead kind of thing.
But they're not showing much love to the indie scene, I feel.
They just did Cuphead.
But that's not... Mii fighters are not the same.
I'm cool with that. If that's where indies need to live, like I think that's.
Well, even like Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight's just an assist trophy.
Yeah.
But the one I would love is Rusty from SteamWorld Dig.
Yeah.
Because the one thing about Rusty is he has all these upgrades, so he has a variety of moves. Even Dorothy from Dig 2, they have such a variety of moves and movesets that you could incorporate with it. It'd be pretty. They can all.
Awesome. Well, some of them will appear in probably Brawlhalla. It's sort of like consolation prize. You can go over there.
Dude, I don't know if you saw this. Did you see the commercial for Universal Japan?
I did. Yeah.
Oh,
did that get you excited?
It did. It did.
I thought it was super cheesy.
Well, of course it was super cheesy. But what I did was I went to YouTube and I checked out Josh Thomas, the BitBlock, because he has videos where he breaks down. He's a huge Disney fanatic. But he broke it down, and when I realized, dude, there is stuff. This is what it's going to be. So it's going to be very interactive, where you can buy these bracelets, and you run around, and the bracelets will interact with certain things. So there'll be mini games built into it. Collect the most coins, the most gold coins. So you run through the thing, and then when you like put your hand next to these blocks, gold coins will come out, and then you collect between your phone and all that stuff. But not just that, like, in that thing, the Mario Kart ride is in there. Like, there's actual footage, but it happens so quick that unless you slow it down, the Mario Kart ride is like a go-kart that's gonna use augmented reality. So, like, when you throw the shells and stuff...
I love it.
With the bracelet, it will activate, and you'll do stuff. So, like, there is some amazing stuff that was hidden in that trailer.
It sounds super dangerous, man. You're trying to like drive around and it's real life, and all of a sudden you got these shells, you got these bullet bills and everything flying around.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride type thing.
Oh, okay.
But you're still doing the stuff, and I think like it might, like, if you throw a shell and it hits it, it might slow that cart down and push yours forward. It's all computer animated and stuff, but it's like, dude, it's exciting.
It's a tall order on that one too, because it's got to be better than like the arcades that we've all played at like Dave & Buster's or whatever. Is it called Dave & Buster's? We don't have them here.
Dave & Buster's.
Dave and Buster's.
Dave
okay.
And Buster's,
yeah. Like we played those, and it's sort of like an amped up version of, I think, arguably the mobile game. So you need something, but it's not. You need something more than just like a go-kart kind of thing that you can play at any other amusement park. So it's cool they've thrown in the augmented reality for sure.
There is some stuff that's coming that is exciting, and don't get me wrong, the trailer super cheesy, super corny, but when you watch it broken down and see all the stuff that, like, dude, the store is there, and you don't even see it. Like, the store has all these gold coins attached to the outside of it and stuff, and then, like, Donkey Kong's Jungle, like, that's a segment that they show in there, but you don't. There is so much for this. I'm excited. Now, the only problem that doesn't get me excited is this is in Japan. So it's gonna,
of course.
It's going to take a few more years before it comes to the United States.
Yeah.
But it is. It's planned to come to California, to come to Florida. The thing is they're launching at the perfect time in Japan.
The Olympics.
Well, the Olympics, yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have all these people going there. It's going to be fantastic, man.
It's going to be incredible. You know what? Maybe I think I'm a little bit of a damaged person, Bobby.
Why?
Because I went to NASA, like, when I got married. Like, we got married in Florida and everything. Went to NASA, and they've kind of got like a little, like, weird amusement park thing, but, like, it's all decrepit old equipment, and, like, they're rides, but they're not really rides, and the projector screens are from, like, 1972. Yeah. And so sometimes when I think of, like, making a go at amusement parks, I just immediately flip to, like, what if it fails and it becomes, like, this sad sort of, like, NASA thing? Like, I think about, like, I fast forward like 40 years in the future.
This is not going to fail. Stop it.
And it's all
this
sad.
Is going to be massive.
I know. I want it to be incredible. Trust me. I want it to be magical.
Trust me. It's going to be. Yeah. It's going to. This is what I think personally. Sorry.
Hey, careful.
I know. The coffee went down the wrong pipe. This is what I think that Universal needs to compete with Disney.
Yeah.
Like, characters that kids recognize, that besides Harry Potter, you know what I mean? Like, this is something that now will take them to that other level, because they just took the tip of the iceberg. They haven't even included Zelda. They haven't included Pikmin. Like, could you imagine an area where you go play in the Pikmin and you're the size of the Pikmin and the world is just exploded around you? Like, it's exciting, dude. It's really exciting.
Yeah. Golly. Yeah, you're right. Well, that's the thing. I know it. I know it's magical. It's going to be great. I just worry about it's a big investment, Bobby.
It's not. It's fine. It's good.
And there's nothing worse than an empty amusement park. You know what I mean?
Please, are you kidding me, dude? This thing's gonna be massive.
I know. I'm nervous as if I'm making it. It's like you throw a party, nobody comes.
This isn't Xbox doing something. This is important stuff. This is Nintendo, man. So, all right, man. I gotta go. I gotta go meet my mom for dinner soon.
All right, man. Well, I'll just sit here by myself then.
Just stay here and hang out. You just hang out in the coffee shop and have some
coffee. So I'll talk to somebody else about Nintendo.
Exactly. All right, man. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to A Cuppa Joe Nintendo, a production of the You, Me, and Capri Patreon. If you like the show, you can support them at patreon.com/YouMeCapri. A Cuppa Joe Nintendo is available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and all of your other podcast services. Be sure to follow Bobby at Nintendo Gurus on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. For everything that Sean does on the internet, follow him on Twitter at Sean Capri. Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. Also, twitch.tv Sean Capri.